guys, this is Jenny and I am on the spot. I am here with you in my backyard. I'm going to give you a little garden tour. I'm calling this my future garden. I've had some gardens before and I wouldn't say it quite puts me in the I'm a gardener category.
Last summer I grew dahlias, a few zucchini, tomatoes, and sweet peas. Doesn't get a whole lot of sun. This part gets some partial sun and it's a cloudy day here. Ooh, sorry, I'm gonna show you right here. You guys, I'm just having a rough time.
This area right here used to have lots of rhodies, some like boxwood bushes, apple tree with really bad apples, and weeds, lots.
By myself, by my own body, by these hands, I have cleaned my nails, but I don't think they'll ever be clean at this point. But you could, I'm roughed up.
So anywho, here's the tour. This is mostly south facing, southwest. I don't know, it gets a lot of sun. I envision that as a great growing potential. There's some volunteer daffodils, and in that little bucket right there is fuchsia. It gets lots of bees. As I am an emergent gardener, I'm learning to appreciate bees. I'm gonna show you the rest of my garden. Let me rephrase. I'm gonna show you the rest of my yard. Right here is a trampoline and a plastic Adirondack chair. Pro tip, dirt weighs a lot, so when you have your yard waste bin and you try to fill it with dirt, it may become virtually impossible, literally impossible to move that. So what my strategy is, and what my pro tip is, sometimes you have to save piles of dirt until the next yard bin time. I've learned to layer branches, twigs, leaves, and dirt.
You know how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket? Don't put all your dirt in one yard waste bin.
Anywho, so we have this bush here. Don't actually know what it is. I believe that's a rhodie tree. These tin buckets you see here are what I grew my tomatoes in last year. Gonna do that again this year. You see also here some more daffodils. They just keep multiplying. They're like bunnies, but they're daffodils. This thing that I have no idea what it is. These sticks are really ugly, but they flower and they're beautiful later in the season, later in summer. This tree is a cedar, I believe. It's huge. I like it because it hides the tarp of our neighbors. Classy.
I can't really speak poorly of my neighbors. I mean, I can, but I mean, if we look at my yard right now, it's not like I have the highest of standard.
This was a pear tree. We are chopping it down. The pears are not edible except by farm animals, and I don't have a farm.
I don't know if you see a theme, but there's another rhodie. There's more evergreens. These rhodies are actually trees. They're huge, and I just untied my own shoe by stepping on my shoelace.
So here we have a park-like area. It's almost like a park in my backyard. Right there is a compost bin that I've used for yard waste because, as I mentioned, I have a lot of it. I dumped a bunch of leaves over there, and I don't want to compost because there is a rat problem.
Over here is more twigs and leaves that I need to deal with. Look at how beautiful and clean that is. You know why that's beautiful and clean? It's because I cleaned it. There's some more stuff. I really like trimming branches. It's a thing. Not sure what those are. See, you can see my shoelace is untied now. If I fall, then it'll just make for a funny piece in the video. There's another pile of branches.
Yard waste doesn't come for another week, so I just have to be patient. Oh, so I showed you what my future garden. See? That was a bee moment. So this is what my garden, the garden that I'm planting stuff in, really looked like this. And when I tell you, I think there was maybe one bush that my husband pulled out, but for the most part, I got this stuff out by myself. And so I'm kind of a badass. I don't know if you guys knew that about me. We have an apple tree here. Apples are not good on that tree either. I'm gonna spin you around, and then we have a huge pear tree that we need to at least trim. Those pears aren't good either. We have friends who have pigs, and so we do give them some of those pears. But for the most part, we have to get them and throw them away because the flies get so bad. the pears were edible. They just never seem to ripen, ever. So if anybody has a tip about that.
This is under, oh, that's the ugly, scary part.
Right here, we have this, look at this right here, right here. Look, are these pretty? I don't know what they are. I don't, but I know they're pretty. Hi, I almost just fell over that guy right there. This is a lot of shrubbery. This right here does really pretty flowering things. Flowers. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna tell you about some of the plant starts in my laundry room that I'm gonna be planting very soon.
And there's sweet peas, Mexican sunflowers, and I did have zinnias and they all died.
These lilies, I believe, calla lilies. The little thing says, there's an airplane. I love sun or shade, and it says hardy and blooms early spring to summer. I have a heirloom tomato plant. I tried starting tomatoes on my own, not successful, so I get the little plant starts on that. Sweet red onions, gonna try that. I love me some red onions on a hamburger. Oh yeah. Then I have parsley, hydrangea. Gonna try the lettuce, see what happens. We have lots of bunnies around here, so I may have to do the little fencing stuff.
Oh, stir-fried broccoli. I guess it'll just come out of the ground all stir-fried and such.
I got some of these guys. These are called, oh, those are called ranunculus. I knew that. And then I also have a bunch of like wildflower seeds that I'm going to throw.
I'm gonna try some select salad blend. I don't know.
I'm gonna try some butternut squash and some carrots. Also have seeds for watermelon and seeds for pumpkins.
Because do you know how much you spend on pumpkins when it's time to carve them? They're not cheap.
So I will keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try to post something weekly-ish. I know that there will be a gap in there. I'm going away on a couple of little trips that will prohibit me fully reaching that potential. But I hope that if you have any advice for me, that you will share it.
And if you have any judgment, that you'll just keep it to yourself. I'm only kind of kidding. Oh, I think I'm supposed to do the whole thing where I say subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm the Jenny on the Spot on Facebook, Jenny on the Spot on Pinterest and Instagram, and Jenny on the Spot on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribing and following in all those places that you can do so. It'll be a lot of fun for us, I'm sure.
Peace and sparkles. Bye.